guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be trying out the new and improved Huda Beauty Faux Filter Luminous Matte Liquid Foundation. They reformulated their foundation that they've had since the beginning, I think. It's the one that comes in the bottle. They sent over 3 shades. I've never tried this foundation before because it's this foundation, by the way. I've never tried this foundation because when it first came out, I remember hearing a lot of people say that it broke them out and it had a really strong fragrance, and that really just did not make me want to try it at all. Also, it was super full coverage, and that's just not my thing. I don't like super full coverage. You guys know that if you watch most of my foundation videos. I like a more medium buildable coverage, but I did see my friend Ashley Lipstick Kitty on Instagram. I'll put her Instagram right here. She makes so many good videos and TikToks. So if you guys don't follow her, go follow her. But she did a demo on her Instagram stories, and it looks so good. And she's also like me. She likes more a medium coverage, and she was able to sheer it out, and it looked so nice on her skin. I'm excited to try it. So they have reformulated this. It says, I'll read the little card right here. It says, Huda has heard you. Meet the new and improved Faux Filter Luminous Matte Liquid Foundation. I don't believe it was called Luminous Matte before. If it was, correct me if I'm wrong. But I think it was just a matte foundation. Filter cult classic with a new foundation formula that promises ultra long wearing full coverage with a luminous matte finish that gives skin a flawless filter out cake base. And last but not least, it's completely fragrance free, so that is super exciting. Fragrance doesn't bother me if it's really subtle. I don't particularly like it in foundations, and that does scare me away a little bit. And Huda has been known to have very fragrant products. I remember I had tested it on the back of my hand. It was very strong. Her powder also is a very strong fragrant smell, and that also has steered me away from not trying the powder either. Now she'll reformulate the powder too, because I've heard really good things. It's just the scent really bothers me, because it's a non-drying formula, also clinically tested to be life proof, which means it's sweat proof, humidity proof, and waterproof. It will lock your look into place for an astonishing 24 hours. Whatever your life throws at you, Faux Filter will keep you looking flawless through it all. So I am going to be doing a wear test, not 24 hours, probably an 8-hour wear test. Yeah, so it's new and improved, 24-hour, non-drying, fragrance-free, non-comedogenic, life-proof, waterproof, super long wear, transfer-proof, fade-proof, sweat-proof, humidity-proof, party-proof, waterproof. I'm not going to try that. I'm not going in the water. It's cold outside. And there are 39 shades, and they have launched the new formula in stores and online at Sephora and on obviously the Huda Beauty website starting as of yesterday, the 25th. So I'm trying this out today. They sent over 3 shades. They sent custard, chai, and shortbread. I think those are, yeah, those are the shades they usually send over for their complexion products. Shortbread in the powder, in the stick foundation. So I'm going to be using that today for the liquid foundation, since I already know that that shade matches me. Packaging is really nice. I don't think they've changed the box or anything. It's a nice soft matte black packaging, nice and chic. And I really do like the packaging for the actual foundation too. I like that you can see the color. It's not a frosted bottle, so it's the actual color you can see. It's this nice gradient. It does have a pump in here. You get 1.18 fluid ounces. I'll be trying it out with a sponge today. I will not be using a brush because I don't like using brushes for foundation, and I especially will not use a brush for a full coverage foundation. So I will be using a sponge to kind of sheer it out and make this more medium coverage. So like I said, we're gonna be doing a wear test today. It is about to be 11 o'clock. You can't even see the time, but it's about to be 11. So just for time reference, just priming my skin first. Since this is a luminous matte, I will be using a hydrating primer. It's just my Colourpop one that I use all the time. I also have already moisturized as well with my Fenty Skin moisturizer. Alright, so we're just going to get straight into the demo. Hopefully I gave you guys enough information. I will leave some shade references down below if you guys are a similar skin tone as me. I do have normal to dry skin, but I do usually like a more matte complexion. So the first pump that I took, it wasn't a full pump, so I think that's a full pump right there. We are just going to apply this with a damp sponge. So this is a pretty good match. So I'll apply to one side of my face first. I have some redness right here, so I am getting a like medium coverage with this with like a sponge, so definitely think it is buildable. It's not like straight full coverage away, but I know for sure you definitely can build this foundation up to like full coverage. I've seen many people use it for that, so I like the way it looks. And I can still see my skin underneath. Build it up right here just to see like how much. Okay, yeah, it definitely covers. So this is one half of my face done with the foundation. It definitely covered up any redness that I had, and it did give a good amount of coverage with still looking pretty natural on the skin. Like I said, I was able to do like a more medium coverage with this just by shearing it out a little bit with a damp sponge, taking a little bit at a time. That's usually how I like to do my foundation, just because I don't ever really want to do anything super full coverage. So I really like how it looks so far. It looks really, really natural on the skin. It doesn't look cakey or anything. And it's a really nice like matte, a luminous matte finish. Kind of like how your skin looks naturally with that like natural sheen. I really like how it looks. So let me do this side really quick. By the way, yeah, there's absolutely no fragrance in here. I don't smell anything, so that's really nice. So this is it all applied with nothing else. I just have the foundation on. Right now it is 11:03, so this is officially what it applied. So just for a time reference later, I will include a little clip right here of it up close with my phone, since my phone does shoot better than my camera. So far it looks really good. It does look a little dry around my mouth right here and a little bit around my nose, but everywhere else looks fine. Hopefully once it kind of like warms up to my face, that kind of goes away. But yeah, so far so good. I really like it. Just besides those like couple things, but it's not anything super noticeable unless I'm like looking really close into a mirror. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply the rest of my makeup, and then we'll see how it looks with everything else on. Okay, so I just finished doing the rest of my makeup, and right now it is 11:37. I kind of took my time. I don't know why it took so long, but so basically I've had this on for about like 35 minutes now. My skin looks nice. Like it looks nice and matte for sure. I am kind of like flaking around my nose. I think my skin is just really dry today anyway. It's super cold outside, and it's really cold in my house. Skin's been a little dry, but it's not anything like super out of the ordinary. My skin's normally like this. I'm kind of getting a little bit of smile lines right here. It's fine everywhere else, just kind of around my nose and like my mouth area, which I have mentioned before. If you guys have watched any of my other like foundation reviews and stuff, this area of my face is always my problem area. It'll kind of go away once it warms up to my skin, or sometimes it kind of just stays like that. A little bit of like flaking right here. I don't want to like mess with it though, because I don't want to like take the foundation off. So honestly, I'm just leaving it. I'm staying in my house today, so nobody's gonna see it anyway. It does look a little dry like around this area. It's basically like this area, which is usually my problem area. Honestly, I'm not surprised. It's kind of just like my first impressions of it. We'll put a close-up of my skin with my phone somewhere on the screen right here, just so you guys can see what it looks like up close. Yeah, my skin does look a little dry. I would spray it with like setting spray, but I want to see if it warms, like if once it kind of like warms up to my skin, if it gets a little bit better. I don't usually spray my face with setting spray or any kind of spray anyway, so I don't want to do anything that I normally wouldn't do. I do think like overall it looks really nice. Like it does have a little bit of that luminosity still. I mean, like, I can kind of see it right here in the viewfinder of my camera. I do have highlighter on like right here, but like in this area right here, I can definitely still see that kind of like luminous matte finish, so I do like that. It's not overly drying, but it definitely is a little drying. Like I can see it in my face right here. I wouldn't necessarily say like my face feels like all the moisture is sucked out of it, you know? Like I don't feel like that, but I definitely can see it on my face more so than like feeling it. So I'm glad it doesn't feel like tight or anything, because I hate when foundations feel like that. So far so good. I'll definitely keep you guys updated, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Hey guys, I wanted to do a little check-in really quick. I completely lost track of time. It's 5 o'clock right now, and when I like looked at the time, I was like, oh okay, I've had it on for like a couple hours, and I'm like, oh my god, no, I've literally had it on for like 6 hours now, so here's a little check-in. I really like how it looks. It still looks a little dry like right here, but everywhere else, like once it kind of like settled and like warmed up to my face and everything, it looks nice. The like dryness kind of went away around my nose, like on the sides of my nose, but it's still kind of like getting a little cakey in like the crevices of my nose. But other than that, I really like how it looks still. I think it looks really pretty and it hasn't gotten like oily or anything, so that's really nice. But here is just a little check-in of after 6 hours of wear. So I wanted to update you guys a little bit. I like it a lot. I think it looks really pretty and my skin looks really nice. So I will check in with you guys at the end of the day to give you guys my final thoughts on the foundation. Hi guys. Okay, so it is now 7:30. For somebody who was like, I'm not gonna do anything today, I've been so busy all day long. Like I ended up having to do like a million things today. Just now getting home from like running errands, and now I'm on my third coffee. I had 2 earlier and I went to Starbucks on my way back from running errands because now I have to edit this video. So I think it still looks really good. It's 8.5 hours now. I was not expecting to even like be doing anything today, but after 8.5 hours wear, it looks good. I was wearing a mask for a little bit and I didn't really notice it coming off around here. It didn't really come off around my nose or anything either, so that's good. Definitely got a little cakey around my nose. I'll put a clip up close with my phone. And it does look a little like, I don't want to say cakey around my chin area, but it doesn't look like the absolute best. And I did get some like smile lines. But it didn't get too like shiny or anything, which is really nice. If you guys have ever watched any of my other foundation reviews, you guys know like kind of by the end of the day, I usually get like really shiny in this area. And it looks fine. Like I don't feel like I need to like touch up or anything. It still looks really good after 8.5 hours wear. And like I said, I was wearing a mask and stuff too, and I still think it looks fine. I do like this foundation. Definitely would not be like an everyday wear foundation for me, but definitely every so often. I wanted something for like maybe like a special event. Not like there's any special events going on right now, but you know what I mean. But I definitely do like the finish of it. I think it's really pretty and I think it looks really nice. And once it did warm up to my skin a little bit after wearing it for a while, I definitely think it looked really nice. I can't compare it to how it used to be before since I had never tried the original formula, but I definitely think it is a luminous matte finish. I think it definitely is long wearing. It's buildable. It still get medium coverage, but you could also build it up to a full coverage. It does feel pretty lightweight. When I first applied it, it still looked a little like really matte, but like once it really warmed up to my skin, I think it looked really nice. So I do think it is worth picking up. I don't think it's a bad foundation at all. It's just not something I would wear every day. I do like a more like natural finish kind of. I mean, I do like it. I think earlier, like when I first applied it, it looked so good, and it still looks good now, but I just really like the way it looked when I first initially applied it. It was like really nice and flawless and smooth looking, like nice kind of matte look to my face. I love a matte finish to my foundation, so I really did like the finish of it earlier, and even now it looks a lot more worn in and nice and kind of have like that natural glow, so I do like that. If you're looking for a nice medium to full coverage foundation that does feel pretty lightweight and it has like this nice luminous matte finish, then I definitely would check this out. I really do like it and I'll definitely continue to use it. Only thing that like was like for me is just kind of like the cakiness around my nose. But other than that, I think it still looks fine. I don't think it looks bad at all. So yeah, so just leave me a comment down below on your guys' thoughts on this foundation. What do you guys think? Are you guys going to pick it up, skip on it? Let me know. But what's your favorite foundation? Also let me know that down below as well. So anyways, I hope that this video was helpful for you. If you guys did like this video, then make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.